My name's PJ Kimmel. I'm from Turner, Montana here. Basically lived here my whole life. Since I was a little kid, I grew up on this place and knew I always wanted to come back here and do this ranch. I love cattle. It used to be a livelihood, but now we're trying to be profitable doing it because you got to have the money, the profit to pay the bills on these places. So yeah, I love it. It's a great place for kids to grow up on one of these places. So. Traditionally, we were a cow-calf operation for years and years and years, and we ended up selling our cow herd in 2017 and went into yearlings. Got into a lot of regenerative agriculture practices, cover crop. Been working really, really good there. Can run about 4 times as many animals for a half amount of time and make pretty good money doing that. Don't have to put up hay all summer to feed the cows all winter. So we're grazing, basically grazing everything. So yeah, this was sorghum Sudan, seeded 15th of June, I guess, and we had right at maybe, what, 1.5 inches of rain all summer. This is on 5th year of recrop with no fertilizer. Lots of grasshoppers this year, and grasshoppers ate everything but this sorghum, basically. But I mean, it's just monstrous. So you want to talk about building soil health, this is what you look for. It's just a massive root system. It's going down. We got some rain here last week, so yeah, there is a little bit of moisture here, but pretty impressive stuff, I tell you what. All that can be left in the ground for organic matter. The cattle, they'll break down all this through the manure. And yep, that's what you want. Just big old roots. So pretty cool. We don't really call this soil. This is still dirt. Someday it might be soil. I'm pretty excited. I think we're going to see a huge difference. It all starts with the soil. And that soil, it's been dead for years and you need to wake it up. So we're trying to do it with cattle. We're trying to change that biology in the soil with high stock density, manure placement, and it'll happen. We just gotta wait until we get some moisture. But you're moving them every day, so their plate of nutrition is good every day as you're going along. They'll eat all the good stuff out of the pasture, and then they'll stand around and wonder what to eat, and there's not much left. But when you're non-selective grazing, you force them in to eat, and basically everything out there. When we're on the range in early May and June, it's green. Cattle performance stays good. We're not moving them every day in May and June until we come home and get on our hay fields. And then from there, we're going on to cover crop. So that's green still this year, and it's good feed value, and you just try to keep them on the gain the whole time. So yeah, this is our Montana dryland blend that me and Graham Finn come up with. It actually does pretty good in this country, especially even on a drought year. But we got sorghum in here, we got millet, we have hairy vetch, we have daikon radishes, purple top turnips. So it's a pretty good mix. It's really good cattle feed. I'll be grazing this here in a couple of weeks. You can see that the grasshoppers, they've kind of mowed some of these plants down more than others, but you can see like that sorghum and the millet, they have not touched that stuff at all. Different roots on every plant. Daikon radishes, big old tap roots on there, and get down through the hard pan and pull up some calcium and phos that's been down there that most plants can't utilize. So that's diversity for you, I guess. Cover crops, putting carbon in the soil, you're sucking it out of the atmosphere, and it's a good deal. The main benefit is the cattle feed, and it's filling in a gap for us in August. Our hay fields are normally dried out by the middle of July. Our native range, we start on our native range while it's green, stock it, then go to our hay fields, better feed, and then onto the cover crops in August and September to fill in that gap. Try not to use any herbicides, pesticides. You know, we're just kind of down this regenerative ag road. Far as the profit, them yearlings are swathers and balers. They're just going through there and they're haying it for us. If you're wanting to try something different, call and talk to people about it, get some ideas. Change is hard, but it's doable. I guess the biggest part of change is the fear, the outcome that's going to happen. But once you do it, you'll do it, be happy, and move on, I guess. So.